What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here, bringing you another update. Today's probably gonna be a long one. I got a lot to say. I've got new social links for you guys to check out. I've got the new contest for you guys, which I'll get to in just a second. I've got a few shout outs, and then Kaijudo released a super big important update on Wednesday, and we're gonna get into all that now. First things first though, this contest. I mentioned back in Subscriber Appreciation Week that I was gonna have a contest in a contest or a contest in Subscriber Appreciation Week's point system for a playset of Aquahocus and a playset of streams. But that never happened because we struggled for time and what we got out to was almost always late. But you guys stuck through with it, and Subscriber Appreciation Week went over really well. We just never got to that contest in a contest. So now I'm getting ready to post that, and it's going to start off with this link right down here in this video right here. If you right here, just in this box. Click that. If you don't see it at the beginning of this video, I'm going to add it soon after. So if you're watching this like right after I post it, it's not going to be there, but I'm going to add it shortly. But it's going to be a link, and it's going to take you to a video. Now, when it takes you to this link, this contest is going to be an annotation quest. You're going to follow links on all my past videos. Each link's going to take you to another video, and it's going to be this huge maze video quest thing. And eventually, you're going to get to a secret video where the details are no details on that yet. You'll know it when you see it because the title will read secret annotation quest video. You did it, whatever you got here. And the only way to get to it is by following all the videos, following the individual links, and getting to the right place. Now, when I say it's a maze, some links are going to take you to dead ends. Some links might take you to videos that don't have an annotation whatsoever. Some links are going to take you to random other videos that don't even like pertain to this channel. It's going to be really interesting. I'm going to try to make it really, really long. So, I mean, you guys are going to have to work for this. And instead of just the playset of Holkus and Stream, I'm going to be giving away packs, promos, all sorts of stuff, and you'll get the details for that um, when you find the video. So, uh, next. So that's the annotation quest. Here's the little URL. God, again, I'm terribly centered. Just click on this little URL here, and it'll take you to the first video. And yeah, just go from there. There is a pattern, but to see this pattern, you're going to have to start following the same links. You'll probably notice the pattern after you follow a couple links. Like if they're taking you to my videos, then you're obviously going the right direction. But um, some videos might have one or two links on them, and you have to pick the right one. And if you pick the wrong one, you might go somewhere else. So stuff like that. Um, but yeah, first person to get to this secret video and comment on it will win the prizes. So good luck, guys, and hopefully you can find the secret video and I can mail your package and everything will work. But yeah, so that's the annotation contest. Check out that link as you saw on the URL. I'll probably post it again at the end of this video. Next up is I'm gonna go over the Kaijudo stuff. Kaijudo dropped us some huge announcements on what was it Wednesday. They showed us a bunch of new cards. Mana is pretty much confirmed. Let me just go over real quick. On the Kaijudo webpage, the link is below. Definitely check that out. On their game page or news page, you'll see where they updated with Kaijudo card frames, and basically they're scripting everything that's on the individual card. Instead of cost now, it's called level. It's the same thing, but it's pretty much. And with this, they said card level. It's the number that shows you how much mana you will need to tap to summon this creature. So, or if it's a spell to cast this spell. Excuse me. So, tapping, mana, confirmed. So we're good to go, finally. Creature type, they're grouped into types like Armor Dragon, Skyforce Champion, Beastkin, stuff like that. All the new types that they're coming out with. The ability lets you know what the ability is, like grab and stab, and then it'll have a description. Fury charge, which is the summon and attack, and you can or it can attack the first turn it's summoned if it's attacking a creature. And then there's the power, which appears at the bottom on the card, and it basically tells you how strong that certain creature is in a battle. And then, of course, rarity on the side based on the number of stars. 1 star being common, 2 uncommon, 3 rare, 4 very rare, and 5 being super rare, the highest rarity. And then, if you click on the little picture, it's a rumbling pterosaur and a tornado flame. So they're using old card names. Let me just go over the flame real quick. What it looks like, instead of shield trigger now, it's called shield blast, which is no big deal. It pretty much says instead it's the same thing as shield trigger. It's got the same description. Instead of putting the spell into your hand, if the shield would be broken, you may cast it for free. Um, and Tornado Flame now is 5 mana, fire card, same as the old Tornado Flame, except now it says banish target enemy creature that has power 5,000 or less. And so they up Tornado Flame's power for killing, as well as Banish is now pretty much confirmed as Destroy. So when you see Banish, it means Destroy. So I guess it's just a nicer way of saying Destroy, Banish. So whatever. Tornado Flame's art, however, they did something kind of cool. If you look back at a card called Cyclone Panic that came out in Survivors of the Megapocalypse set 5. Look at Cyclone Panic's card art, and now look at Tornado Flame. It's the same card art. They got rid of Tornado Flame's old card art and replaced it with Cyclone Panic's art, which I guess makes more sense because Cyclone Panic was a fiery tornado, and now they're just incorporating that for Tornado Flame. They got rid of Tornado Flame's old crappy art and updated it with Cyclone Panic's art, and who knows if Cyclone Panic ever comes out, if they're going to do something with that, but I guess we'll know when that time comes around. But Tornado Flame now is, like I said, 5 mana, and what they're doing with abilities, I guess, is like to find out if it's a shield trigger or not. Shield trigger has the same, instead of a little lightning bolt symbol, it's like a little gear, uh, little like droplet symbol. I don't know, it's a weird looking symbol. You'll see it if you check out the link below. But it's got the little symbol under the cost of the card or the level of the card, so that you can tell it's a shield trigger without actually having to look at the card itself and read the card text. So I thought that was kind of neat how they added that symbol there below the level. So that's Tornado Flame. Another card they showed us where they give you all the description of where everything is. Also, Tornado Flame is a rare now. It's not an uncommon. They changed it from an uncommon to a rare. But let me go on. They showed us a water card now called Aqua Seneschal. Seneschal, however, I don't know how it's going to be pronounced, but the variation of that word. But Aqua Seneschal, and it's a level 3 water card, or cost 3 water card for those of you referring back to Duel Masters. It's a creature, and it's got power 2000, and it's a Cyberlord. So it looks like what they're doing now is that instead of how Aqua defined liquid people back in Duel Masters, it looks like it's going to define Cyberlords now in uh, in Kaijudo. So it looks like they're going to reverse the roles, make liquid people more, or make Cyberlords more of the advantage cards, as I'll get into Aqua Seneschal's effect here in a second, but it looks like they're going to make them the advantage slash draw card slash those kind of cards, whereas liquid people were that for us in Duel Masters. But Aqua Seneschal's ability is Chotzin's Advisor, and it's got the same effect as Hyper Squid Walter did back in Duel Masters, which is whenever it attacks, you may draw a card. Except now it's got 2,000 more power, and it's a common. So what I'm thinking they're doing, they called it Shotzin's Advisor, which seems kind of odd to me. I don't know if they're going to call, like, for any card that whenever it would attack you to draw a card would be Shotzin's Advisor. But looking back at DM, there were no other cards that had that ability where without something else. Like there was a Turbo Rush card that whenever it attacked, you get to draw a card. There was a Survivor, Split Head Hydra Turtle Q that had that effect when it would attack, draw a card, and then there was like a Plasma Chaser, which whenever it attacked, draw cards for every creature your opponent controls. But it looks like they're going to start naming, I guess, effects that aren't that widely seen or that are only seen among certain civs. they're gonna name those based on something in that civ. So I'm guessing Chosen is another card in the Water Civilization, but I guess we'll find out more about that in the future. Um, and now finally, they showed us a nature card which is behind Tornado Flame, Rumbling Pterosaur, which I'm assuming is based off the Rumbling Terrahorn in Duel Masters. Except name wise, it's a horn beast. It's 5 mana, except now it's a vanilla creature and it's got 5,000 power. So no effect, 5 for 5,000 power, Rumbling Pterosaur, Horn Beast. Rumbling Pterosaur is pretty much the Trihorn Shepherd of Duel Masters, except how Trihorn Shepherd was a rare in Duel Masters. Rumbling Pterosaur is a common now in Kaijudo. So cool stuff there. Those were the 3 cards they showed us on their news page for the update on Wednesday. Other notable things is if you look at Cyclone Panic's art, or Tornado Flame's art, excuse me. If you look at Tornado Flame's art, it's got the same artist as Cyclone Panic, so it looks like the artists are coming back, or if they're going to reuse art from old Duel Masters, it's going to be the same artist or whatever. The card looks exactly the same, so I guess I don't see why they wouldn't use the artist, but it gives me hope that we're going to start seeing more and more art from DM incorporated back into Kaijudo. So that means good things as far as all you people who were all uppity about the art. And I mean, these cards look really good. Aqua Shaw looks amazing. Pterosaur looks really awesome, and of course Tornado Flame being a little DM card looks perfect. So another thing is, if you look at the bottom number on Aqua Shaw, and then you can see it on Tornado Flame too if you zoom in a little bit, but it's 1 out of 43 on both of these cards. And what I'm assuming is between the 2 battle decks, like if you look next to it, it says 1 out of 43 for Aqua Shaw, and then it's the number 1, and then a TVR. I can't make an R. But 1 TBR, which I'm assuming means Tatsurion versus Razorkinder. So it's going to be the first battle decks, which means more to come. And this 1 out of 43 means that there's going to be 43 individual cards between the 2 battle decks. So, and it's almost safe to assume that Tatsurion's going to be a Fire Nature deck, and Razorkinder's deck is going to be Darkness Water. So, um, just a little bit of speculation there, but I mean it's almost kind of obvious at this point, like looking at the numbers and basing that off the 1 TBR. It's all kind of fitting together now, really nice. So that's pretty much the updates that are on the site so far. If you check out the story link, you'll see they go into Razorkinder's effect. They give him a little bio like they did with Tatsurion and Gurgle and the Scraggleador koala thing. And then they also went over the nature civ. So now the only civ left that we haven't seen anything for yet has been light, which is another easy way to assume that that it's gonna be a nature fire deck and a darkness water deck, since we haven't seen anything for light yet, because they're not gonna release anything for light in the battle decks. So again, the battle deck's release date is June 26th, my birthday. So that's what I'll be doing on that day, is buying battle decks. But I think that's pretty much it. Also, another notable thing is if you look at the flavor text in most of these cards now, you'll see that it's either like flavor text as quoted by characters in the show, or the way characters interact, I guess, in the show, because look at Duel Masters, and Duel Masters was its own little story that went on. It was separate from the show. Duel Masters was its own kind of thing. The creatures were doing their own thing, and it was that war that was going on in Duel Masters in their own little story. It didn't relate to the show whatsoever. Whereas now the flavor text is kind of like pointing us at the show, and I'm assuming the show is going to point us back at the card game. So it's kind of nice how those two are kind of merging together to become one. Whereas in old DM, the show was way separate. Well, I mean, the show was about the card game, but it was way separate as compared to like what we're, I guess, how it is now, with the card game pointing us at the show and the show pointing us back. So it's a nice little full circle, trying to tie in everybody into everything. So it's really cool. I like what they're doing with it. So it leaves me with good expectations for everything else. So that's pretty much it for the updates as far as the website goes. They updated the what are they called? The buddy icons. They added Launch Locust and Venom Worm, and now all the icons are filled up, and they changed the names back. Like Pyrofighter is now called Gila Flame instead of Giga Flame, so everybody can stop assuming that it's a chimera and just all this stupid stuff that was being hyped up. People jumping to conclusions too early. But I fixed Maroo's name. The something bat for Bat Doctor is now I think Vampire Spy or something like that. So check those out. Those are on the sneak peek page. You can see those buddy icons down there. And that's pretty much it. To wrap up, I've got a few shout outs. Definitely go check out the Kaijudo channel. Skate Man Corey is heading that up, and he's doing a really good job. He's almost always on point with these updates. Like this update that you're getting from me now, he did like 2 days ago. So he's on point as far as getting you that news fast as soon as it comes out. And he's usually pretty accurate with all the information, and it's really enjoyable vids. If you want a little bit of a different taste or a different take on all these updates and stuff, definitely check him out. He's got some great material. He goes over decks and stuff. Just a really cool channel, and one of the better ones out there that I've seen so far. Uh, Next up, Evan Banjo is currently working on a Concatrice mod. I guess Concatrice is a website for like Magic players. It's this database for Magic cards and building decks and stuff like that. And Evan Banjo's taking that and turning it into a database for Duel Masters, not Kaijudo. And I think he's working on base set right now. I think he said it'll be finished sometime on Monday. Don't quote me. I can't remember. I have to go check that email again. But definitely check him out. Show him your support. I'm assuming he's going to put up a video for it whenever he finishes it, and it's just going to be really cool. It'll basically be a little database where you can go build decks and do stuff like that. And I guess a website that's already got something kind of like built in like that. He's basically fixing it up for Duel Masters. So definitely check him out. Show him your support. And then on top of that, Removal Video is a new subscriber to me, and we've been shooting it back and forth. He's actually living in Japan right now, but he's, I guess, from America, and he's currently trying to, I guess, get into the Japanese meta out there. So he put up a little 4-minute video. If you guys want to go check that out on his channel, that link will be below as well as Evan Banjo's and the Kaijudo channel. Definitely check him out. But Removal Video is he's got a little 4-minute video where he goes over some of the latest sets in Duel Masters over in Japan. Except he speaks English, and it's pretty much his take on it based on what he's getting in from this Japanese meta. Like, I guess it's really neat because he's it's kind of like how I would be doing videos if I was over in Japan. Like I'd be giving you my American take on it, and I think it's just kind of cool. It's something or I haven't seen on YouTube or anywhere else really for that matter. And he's pretty much just like going to tournaments, checking them out, and coming back with news, giving people sets, and basically explaining it in a way I guess we can understand, whereas someone in Japan might not have the best way of explaining it to us so we could understand it. But definitely check out Removal Video. I'm assuming he's going to put more videos up. He has an art channel, which I'll have that linked for and below as well. But definitely check him out. Check his channel out. He's doing some great artwork as well as this Duel Masters American in Japan kind of thing. So check that out. And finally, to wrap up, I've got 2 new social links. I've got my Earth Power Facebook page. I just started that up. I'm going to start posting my videos to that. If you guys want to go like that, if you guys are on Facebook, just leave me a like on there, and you'll get the updates for videos as they come, so you don't necessarily have to check YouTube every time you want to, or every time I update. It'll just get sent straight to your Facebook if you guys like the page. Or you can just like the page and unsubscribe to me so I have the like. That would be cool too. I wouldn't mind. Whatever. I'd like to get to 25 likes soon because you can't pick a domain name until, or for your Facebook, you can't like make the Facebook name however you want it until you get like 25 likes. It's stupid. But anyways, definitely check out that Facebook page down below. If you guys have a Facebook, please like that page down there so you can get updates and I'll be posting to that as well for just random throughout the day stuff, whatever's going on in my head would be great for discussion boards, just whatever. And then also I've got my Twitter down below. I started up a Twitter about a week ago, and my videos will get posted to that as well, and you guys will be getting tweets and updates for those of you who are on Twitter. Um, just throughout the day, just whatever's going on. Like I said, pretty much like the Facebook, just two different ways of connecting with you guys, and so you can connect back with me. And so instead of just confining it to YouTube, which can be kind of dumb to try to socially network, Twitter and Facebook being two of the biggest and easiest ways to make a social network, definitely check those out and leave me some likes, subscribe to me on those, and yeah, we'll shoot it back and forth. It'll just be an easy way to connect with you guys and give you guys the content from all spectrums and show you guys what's going on over here and get ideas and just to hear things better from you guys instead of a YouTube message, which isn't always the easiest way to connect. So yeah, guys, check out all those links below. There's going to be a ton, and definitely check out the annotation thing. The link here. Start your quest now, and first person to comment on the secret video when you get to it, you'll know when you get to it, trust me. First person to comment on that video will get all the prizes, so which you will see in detail in that video. So, alright guys, so this has been it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I know this was kind of long. I think we're nearing on almost half an hour now, so sorry about that. But for those of you who stayed with me and know all the links below, definitely check them out. And hopefully, guys, we will see you next time. I'll have the mono deck duel, the second one, the second in the series that we did, up tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned for that. And hopefully, guys, we will see you next time. Peace.